Your top stories at 5. Critics link government's response to the Dalai Lama to China, and the death toll in a Somali suicide bomb attack rises. Good afternoon. The latest attack on the government's conduct over the Dalai Lama has explicitly linked it to China. China, South Africa's biggest trading partner, regards the Tibetan leader as a separatist. The Dalai Lama cancelled his planned visit to South Africa today as he hadn't received a visa. Inkatha Freedom Party MP Mario Ambrosini has made a scathing attack on government.
In denying for the second time around a visa to the Dalai Lama, the South African government has lost more than its mind, has lost its sovereignty by doing what China tells it to do, has lost its legitimacy by not doing what the South African people wanted to do, it's lost its credibility by not actually denying the visa, but not responding, resorting to puerile tricks unworthy of a government.
Meanwhile, the Department of International Relations has denied that government refused to process the Dalai Lama's visa application. Spokesperson Clayson Monyela says the application was still under consideration until the department was informed that the Dalai Lama had cancelled his trip.
If you read the statement that was released by the Dalai Lama today announcing the cancellation of his trip, you will see there is an acknowledgement in that statement that his original passport was only submitted on the 20th of September. Now, in any country, when you apply for a visa, the original passport is a must. Otherwise, the application is incomplete. So we're talking about a complete visa application from the 20th of September. That application was subjected to the visa application processes.
Convicted drug dealer Cheryl Kwele, ex-wife of State Security Minister Siyabonga Kwele, has lost her appeal against the decision to fire her from the Hibiscus Coast municipality on the KZN South Coast. The council had fired her in August after she was found guilty of misconduct by an internal disciplinary committee. The charge was linked to her conviction for drug dealing by the Pietermaritzburg High Court. She's currently appealing her drug dealing conviction and is out on 100,000 rand bail. Municipal Manager Sibusiso Mkhize.
Effectively, this then leaves the municipality with a situation whereby the relationship between the municipality and Director Wale has now been terminated, and Director Wale has then recourse to explore at higher courts, be it the Labour Court or any other avenue. This then ends the whole issue between ourselves and Director.
Sentencing of Mutti killer Brian Mangwale has been postponed in the High Court in Pretoria. It will now take place in November as Mangwale's defense team asked for time to compile a pre-sentencing report. Yesterday, the court found Mangwale guilty of kidnapping and murdering 10-year-old Maseko Khomo in January 2009. He confessed to removing her body parts for Mutti. Explaining the postponement, the judge said although the schoolgirl's family wanted closure, Mangwale had a right to lead evidence in mitigation of sentence and to call witnesses if necessary. Further afield, the number of those killed in a suicide bomb attack in Somalia has risen to 70. Scores of others are injured. The BBC's Will Ross reports.
This attack was on a huge, shocking scale. A truck laden with explosives was driven into the gates of a government compound close to Kilometre 4, a crossroads in central Mogadishu. Amongst the dead and injured are government soldiers, as well as students who were at the Ministry of Education hoping for scholarships abroad. African Union troops are trying to rescue people stuck under the rubble of collapsed buildings. The government says no senior officials were hurt. Sheikh Ali Mohammed Rage, a spokesman for the Islamist insurgent group Al-Shabaab, told the BBC that it carried out the attack.
A recap of your top story at 5. The latest attack on the government's conduct over the Dalai Lama has explicitly linked it to China. China, South Africa's biggest trading partner, regards the Tibetan leader as a separatist.